Hey, welcome back. This is Up and Atom Comics. I was gonna show a little bit today of some recent pickups that I've gotten. For my job, I typically get to uh, travel a bit. I do some recruiting for a college and uh, got to go to Pittsburgh this past weekend. And of course, one thing that I like to do is look at what kind of comic shops are out there. So one thing that I had initially was Jim Rugg. If those that know Jim Rugg, he created a little zine that kind of rated all the Pittsburgh area comic shops. And I have that, but I could not find that by the time that I was going. So had to do a little research myself. Basically, when I look for some shops, I kind of go through and try to find, uh, pictures on the internet. If I see like short boxes, long boxes, things like that, that lets me know like, hey, they might have some stuff that I might want. So, anyway, without further ado, there's a few shops that I went to. The first, which I always think is one of the most amazing shops I've ever been to, is Eide's Entertainment. They have three or four floors to their shop. Um, and the main floor has a huge section of dollar books and some recent comics. And they have some other pricier stuff that they work on in the back. The downstairs area is just a huge area of back issues and some trades and things like that, but mostly back issues that you can spend hours in there. um, and then their second floor, which I went up to, but I kind of forgot to go back up, had a lot of cool like magazines and horror stuff, which was pretty cool to check out. And but they also have like records and things like that, and CDs and media, different types of media there for sale. So definitely a cool place to check out. Um, and the next place I went to was Geekadrome. Um, and that one I really felt like I scored big, which I'll show some stuff from there. Tons of dollar books and tons of just random back issues, but I found some good stuff there. Um, and then I went to Phantom of the Attic, found a couple of things there. Um, and and that was mostly my trip. I went to one other stop, Southside Comics, but I did not find anything that I needed there. Kind of more recent back issues and that type of thing, but uh, it just didn't have what I was looking for. So, but anyway, here's what I got a lot of stuff here. So, Geekadrome, like I said, had a ton of dollar books. So I got some um, things I already have, but Fantastic Four books that I just can't leave behind if I see a good dollar book. So this first one is number 156. I try to get all the, as you know, big Doctor Doom fan, so I try to get a lot of Doctor Doom and Galactus and stuff like that cover. So here's 156. Um, and then I picked up 173, Great Galactus cover, 204 with the Sphinx in it. And this has, some great, um, believe, I'm trying to remember. I think this is a George Perez, yeah, Perez cover back when he was doing that. Sorry for the glare. Um, and then I got a bunch of John Byrne stuff that's the run that got me into him and got me really into Fantastic Four was from John Byrne. So first off was one of these early books that he did, which was 236. It's a giant size special, great story in here. But this kind of started his, while he had some previous issues that he had done, this kind of started the straight run that he did. So this was one of those things when I was collecting, I was like, I want to go back to 236 and start collecting there. Um, Another Doom cover 259. and all of these were $1. 260. This one's kind of neat. It's 268, but it's more like a photo cover of the Doom mask. Um, this is one of the two books, and I'll do another video at some point on why I like Fantastic Four, but this is one of the reasons is this issue right here, 275, with She-Hulk, 278, 279. Like I said, I was just re-getting a lot of the Doom covers I had. I always really love this cover, 280, Hate Monger cover, and actually the first appearance of um, this version of Sue Storm, which is Malice, but she actually starts off in 280. But a lot of people know this book is heating up a little bit just because of one of the skins in the Marvel Rivals game. And then this is the other book, 285, that really got me into Fantastic Four. So pretty serious story about a kid that burns himself to try to become the Human Torch. Pretty heavy topic, but Johnny Storm wants to quit being a Human Torch from that. So that was one of those. I was like, whoa, this is kind of different. And then I picked up this issue. So this one's really special, which I'll do another video at some point on this one. But I actually own the cover art for this one. But this is Fantastic Four, Volume 4, Number 4. And that's the cover for that one. So that I have. So great Mark Bagley cover there. I got a couple of magazines. Um, One of the things I've started to, I think it would be kind of fun. I'm a big Planet of the Apes fan. I've always loved Planet of the Apes, and this is the first issue of the magazine. So got this from Eide. This was only $10. Thought that was a great deal. And how to make a man ape. I need to read this so I know how to make a man ape. Um, and then I got this Masters of Terror, which I think is a reprint of something from Supernatural Thrillers with the first Invisible Man. So it's the same cover, I believe. So haven't delved into this one yet, but I love a lot of those 70s horror magazines. And then this was just a crazy one that I just could not resist. When I saw it, it's just a parody magazine for Bill Clinton, and it's Whoops Day It Is. But when I saw like Hillary Clinton, kind of in bed, and there's a included is a $3 Bill Clinton bill. Just crazy. Never seen it before, so I was like, yeah, gotta get that. Um, Next stop, these are some more dollar books. So another thing I've started working on a run is Doctor Strange, some various volumes, and this is Sorcerer Supreme. This is a pretty cool cover here. Um, I've never seen this one before, and this is um, number 37, but it says "Behold Frankensurfer." So Silver Surfer with Frankenstein. I'm like, oh yeah, give it to me. Um, Also working on some of the Marvel horror Bronze Age, and got some Frankenstein monster. Got number 6 here, and these were from some various places. I think 6 I got from that Phantom of the Attic. 7 I got from Ides for $6. Um, 17 I got, and that one was 450. And then this was a great find of Supernatural Thrillers. This is the It, the first, but the cover is just amazing. So really excited to read that one. This is Supernatural Thrillers number 4 with Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, kind of the first Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde in Marvel. Um, and then these are some more dollar books. I got Swamp Thing Saga, which reprints some of the Bernie Wrightson, Len Wein, Bernie Wrightson books. So pick that one up. Got this Weapon X Marvel Comics there. And then another thing I've been working on is Marvel Team Up, trying to get a full run for that. So I picked up a whole bunch of those things. I got number 14 with Submariner, uh, number 30 with Spider-Man and the Falcon. Looks like a pretty cool cover there. Number 34 with Valkyrie. I was really excited to get this one. I've been looking for this one for a bit. 68 with Man-Thing. 86 with Guardians of the Galaxy. I think it's the first time that Spider-Man meets Guardians of the Galaxy. Um, number 89 with Nightcrawler. 104 with Paladin. And I just like these, stories with different characters teaming up with Spider-Man. They always bring some a lot of times like B-lister villains or heroes even into that one. But here's 115 with Thor, um, Professor X, number 118. You got 119 with Gargoyle. Really cool kind of Grim Reaper in the background there too, which is pretty cool. And 124 with Beast. And let's see. Like I said, picked up quite a bit. This was the last Marvel Team Up annual that I needed, and this completes that run of the annuals for me. So this is Hulk and Power Man and Iron Fist, which was kind of interesting. Sometimes Marvel Team Up had it was usually Spider-Man. Sometimes it had Hulk. Sometimes it was Human Torch in some of the earlier issues. So that was kind of neat. And then I couldn't believe I got these for $1. So um, Mr. Miracle, number 12. And I have really not read anything Mr. Miracle. I've been reading some of the new gods and I felt like I needed to know a little bit more about Mr. Miracle. So I've been picking that up. So here's number 13. And I got number 16. And again, all these dollar books are from Geekadrome. And the last one I picked up that they had was number 17. So I thought these were all pretty cool covers, a lot of Kirby goodness in there. Oh, this dude looks so much like Samuel L. Jackson, doesn't he? Oh, that's cool. And then I found some Spider-Man, McFarlane Spider-Man for $1. Number 6, cool Hobgoblin cover. And this is one I've been actually looking for a while. One of the villains I've always liked is Wendigo. One of the first comics I picked up had Wendigo in it. So I was excited to get this number 10 with Wendigo and Wolverine in there. This was a second volume of What if Wolverine had been Lord of the Vampires during Inferno. So I wanted to check that one out. Like horror stuff a lot. So that was kind of cool. And then I got Wolverine, the first volume. I've been slowly working on that one as well, trying to get maybe the first 50. So it was 13. This is 20. Again, I love some John Byrne. There's a great John Byrne cover, 22 with Spore. And then it switched like cover artists, but this is Jim Lee on 25. 26. This is like John Romita Jr., if I'm not wrong. Looks like him, 26. This is a Mignola with 28. Chiarello, 29. Number 30. And then I did pick up a number 50 just so I can like bookend it and say, okay, here's the first 50. And then some of these are there's a little stupid stuff in here and then some cool stuff in here the last little bit. So also in Geekadrome they had this local book called League of Cryptids. It looks like a Mignola cover. I'm not sure it is. I'm guessing it's probably not, but it's a local to Pittsburgh creator. And I was like, yeah, I like supporting that kind of stuff. So I wanted to pick that up. Um, I have mentioned my intro video for Captain America. I have the whole first volume of everything there. So I've been slowly working up Tales of Suspense as well. I have, I think, about two-thirds of it, but I was able to pick up number 74. And these are beaten up. I mean, there's stuff that's missing there, but I don't mind. I just want to read them. And this is yeah, number 74. Got that for $9. And this is from Eide's as well. 81. And I was first getting like trying to get as many of the Cap covers as I could, that because they alternate between Cap and Iron Man. But now I just kind of want to do the run. And then this was one I found at Odds that I did not have, and it's a giant sized werewolf. As I mentioned, Bronze Age monsters. I, kind of working on Frankenstein. I'd like to get Werewolf by Night. I used to have Tomb of Dracula, but that's a story for another time. Um, and I used to have the full run of that. But Werewolf is something I would like to get all the collection of. I have 32. I have, the big first appearance of Moon Knight. I have some of that stuff, but I'd like to get some of the others of it. So that was a good thing to start. Um, I really enjoy Creature Commando, so I've been kind of looking for some of these like first appearance-y kind of Creature Commando stuff. So getting looking forward to reading that. I thought this was a great deal. That I picked. This was at Geekadrome too, but I got this is that first appearance of Saber from the recent Brave New World movie, Captain America Brave New World. But got that for $5. Thought that was a great deal for that. Oh, here's another Doctor Strange in the middle of everything. So got another Sorcerer Supreme there. And then I got a couple of silly books. First that, all the people that I follow and love and have been talking a lot about this lately had to get a first appearance of Ferret, or not first appearance, but first Ferret issue. So just I gotta check it out. I gotta see what all the hype is about, or all the silliness is about. And then this is one I picked up and I thought it was really funny. And then I realized I'm just stupid. So I got this comic here, which is called Warp. And I thought down here it was saying the coming of Lord Cumulus, but it was actually cumulus, like clouds, I guess. But that's on me. But I was just like, oh, dude, if that's what that is, I gotta check it out. But I just realized I wasn't pronouncing it right, and my dirty mind went somewhere else. Um, and then probably the biggest one that I picked up was this I'm sorry, Adventure Comics. This is 346. So get this for $20. It's barely holding on. But I when I saw it and saw the price for, $20, I was like, gotta get this. But this has first appearance of Karate Kid, Princess, Projectra, first appearance of Pharaoh Lad, first appearance of Nemesis Kid. Just a pretty cool Legion uh first appearances that a lot of people like to collect. So I am not the biggest DC collector, but it's like when I see something that I'm like, ooh, I know what that is. And I was like, well, I'll read it and see what I think of it. So I knew it was a big key, so I was like, I'll pick it up for that price. So anyway, that's my adventures in Steel Town. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope you enjoyed seeing my pickups. Let me know what you thought of what I got, and what you thought of, like, what's your favorite one that I picked up, or what do you have? So anyway, I will see you later, but thanks so much for tuning in. Take care. Bye bye.